Better fish.
On this episode of Captain's Tales, it's a tale of two captains. We're taking you from the inshore mangroves to the offshore depths for some great angling action and tackle secrets.
Wow. What a neat fish. A lot of fish that are seasonal, but the snook is almost basically always around. Okay, buddy, we're gonna let you go. It's your lucky day. Turn him loose. We'll catch him again another day.
Throughout maritime history, there have been experts on the water who knew how to navigate and locate their bounty. These individuals held the secrets to where, when, and how. This still holds true today. Get ready for an angling experience filled with sea secrets, fantastic fishing, and great destinations. For on this show, it's only the captain and the camera. This Captain's Tale starts inshore from the Goodland area of Southwest Florida. Our host is Captain Matt Hoover, a sportsman, writer, photographer, and musician. Captain Matt is also well known for his tarpon fishing prowess, but today, we're just going out to have a little backcountry fun fishing.
Probably a jack down there, but... Whoa!
Recently, in the 10,000 Islands, the wind and rain have been relentless, and this is the first break in the weather for fishing in weeks.
Come on now. I'm too old for this. Man, that guy just clobbered this thing. It was so cool. Wow. Wow. Jacks, a guide's best friend and the backcountry bully. What a beast. That's a big jack. To be tackling on light tackle, I give anything out here a run for its money. Built for speed. Kind of like got that tuna tail almost. Real broad caudal fin. Awesome fish.
A natural structure that holds fish is affectionately called a snook condo, and sometimes this type of isolated structure can hold more than one fish.
Oh my God. Don't go to the tree, whatever you are. Mud coming off of that. a hoss. It's a toad.
Captain Matt's favorite tackle for the backcountry is a 6-foot 6-inch medium heavy graphite rod, medium spinning reel, 15-pound braid line, 50-pound leader, 2-aught standard hook, and scaled sardines for live bait. A tried and true method for fishing in the backcountry.
Wow. That gave me a heart attack, man. This one's silver. They've been hanging out here. What a... Man. That gave me a heart attack the way he was smoking. That's cool. Another nice fish. Beautiful. That guy went hell-bent for leather, gave me a heart attack. I was flapping, that's for sure. What a neat fish. A lot of fish that are seasonal, but the snook is almost basically always around, except in the wintertime. We kind of struggle for them, but you can always go a little bit south here in Chokoloskee and get up in the deep backcountry. That's what's cool about this area, is having this beautiful fish. I'd have thought he was 15 pounds the way he was hauling. What a nice fish. Pretty cool that there was another one in that condo over there. Maybe there's another. What I see a lot of people do is they'll take and open up the bail this way, and then they wonder why they can't get this shut. Well, all spinning reels are the same, so what you want to do is put the roller, the line roller, directly underneath the rod. Just grab it with the tip of your finger. So I'll set up my bait, I keep it live in the water, set it up, and when I open it up that way, it's always got a nice rolling shot. Come on back here, baby. Woo, that was close. Almost shaved him. How dark he is. You can tell from all the wind, these fish have been holing up in the backcountry. It's all kind of mottled. They get up in amongst those roots and get stained by the tannin on the back. That's from being upriver. Kind of looks like he's molting. Beautiful fish.
Captain Matt knows boat control is essential in landing a hooked fish, and the use of a trolling motor in the wind greatly increases your odds.
You're free! Got to be one of the greatest fish around, really. We're going to go tarpon fishing, but it's been blowing 20 miles an hour every day for 6 weeks, and sometimes you got to go for what's happening. And even the snook have been tough. This is actually the nicest day we've had in weeks. And where you're used to fishing, it's blowing its brains out. Now we don't know what to do.
Next up on our Tale of Two Captains, we're headed out into the Gulf of Mexico with Captain Vic Vazquez. Captain Vic is taking us to his secret grouper spots off the southwest Florida coast. He has many years of experience and knowledge locating and targeting fish on the Gulf of Mexico bottom structures.
Two baits that we use today, we call them spot tails because they have a little spot on the tail. True name for them are tomtates. I get them in a cast net. We just hook them on a 5/0 circle hook and try to send him down there without the amberjacks getting them. All right, made it to the bottom without the amberjacks messing with it. Let's see what happens here. Oh, there's a bite. There he is. There's a fish. This is Penn's new Torque, International Torque 100. Awesome little reels. You can really put a lot of drag on it. Little gag. There he goes. Get him back in the water real quick. There we go. That time he got it. Oh. Fighting like a big grouper. Oh. Sound like a big grouper. Maybe a big gag. Comes. Nice gag. Nice gag. There we go. That's what we came here for. He hit a little harder. Pretty fish. It's about the average size that we get around the Naples area. You come out here in deep water and I've caught them 35, 36 pounds, but this is about average.
We'll be right back with more Gulf water grouper fishing.
Law has changed now. You have to use circle hooks when you're fishing for a grouper, snapper, reef fish. You can't use a J hook. You have to use a circle hook. And with these, you don't want to set the hook. You want to basically let your bait swim down there. As soon as you feel a bite, you want to let him take it, let the rod start coming down, and you start to crank. The days with the J hook, as soon as you felt the bite, you want to set the hook. You can't do that with a circle hook. You just yank it out of his mouth. The circle hook actually has to turn, and a lot of times, 90% of the time, it's going to catch him right on the corner of the jaw. The reason they went to a circle hook is they found that most of the fish caught on a circle hook have a better chance of survival once you let them go. And as you saw today, we were letting all our grouper go. There we go. Good bite. There we go. That's a better fish. Stop him from getting into the ledge. After the bait hits the bottom, what you want to do is you want your weight on the bottom, so that way your bait is sitting about 2 feet above the weight. Depending on the current, sometimes the current runs a little stronger down there. You have to free spool it and keep letting a little bit of line out. But that's why we use braid out here in deep water. You can feel the bait move, and as soon as you start feeling that bait getting excited, there's a fish coming. Amberjacks are back.
There's the challenge of getting the hooked fish through the gauntlet of amberjacks up to the boat without it being eaten or cut off.
These amberjacks will follow the groupers and the snapper all the way up to the surface. If it's a small enough snapper, amberjacks will eat them. But the grouper and the snapper tend to regurgitate, empty their stomachs out on the way up, and then the amberjacks will eat all the fish or all the food. Nice grouper. There we go. That's what we're looking for. A little better one there. There's a better fish. Now this is a gag grouper. That's a nice fish. He's probably 30 inches or so. About 30 inches. It's your lucky day today, buddy. I'm gonna throw you back. All right, let's catch another one. Oh, he just got bigger. Oh, high-speed reel. So you can really pick up a lot of line when you're fishing these deep waters. And braid is good. The only problem with braid is that there's no stretch, so you want to take it easy on them. They will pull the hook. Now you guys can see what we're dealing with here. When you come out here and anchor up on structures, sometimes these amberjacks, schools of amberjacks, get so thick that they don't let another bait get down to the bottom. And this is what I've been dealing with all day. You'll see the amberjacks come up. Hard to get a bait past those guys when they're feeding like that. About a 25 pounder. Now these guys you don't have to puncture. You can vent these guys just by pushing in here. You can hear the air escaping right there. If you just push right in between those bottom fins there, and then just let him go head first. There he goes. Oh. Can't really tell what it is yet.
Captain Vic knows he needs to turn the fish before it gets a second chance to run to the bottom and possibly break off.
There's a nice one. That's what we come out here for. He was hungry. That's a nice grouper. Nice big fat gag grouper. $15 pounder. About 33 inches. It's your lucky day. Turn him loose. We'll catch him again another day. There he goes. He was fine. Alrighty.
Closed captioning brought to you by Moonlighter Push Poles and Nets. Join us again next week for another episode of Captain's Tales and try one more fishing spot online. Log on to www.captainstales.com.